Hi everybody. I've been kind of slacking on my videos the last couple weeks. I was getting 2 out a week and now I'm struggling to get 1 out a week. I just seem like I'm behind in my work and the videos just take a lot of time. I don't mind doing them, I enjoy doing them, but it does take a lot of time, so I haven't been able to get out the 2 that I was hoping to do. But anyways, we basically done haying. We got just a little bit more down at the neighbors to cut. I had a flat tire on my tractor, so I'm still waiting to get that fixed. And we were able to get away this weekend and went down to my mother's 85th birthday party. So I was glad to be able to do that. I'm so thankful for my mother and both my parents. My father is now gone, but my mother is still alive and doing very well for her age, and actually for any age. But it's been so good to have parents like I've had. I've been very blessed with them, and I can't say enough good things about them. So happy late birthday, Mom! And she has started watching my videos, so I think she'll see that. So that's good. So anyways, we were gone. We had last few days, I've been actually working in the sawmill. I've been getting some of the basswood cut that I actually cut as logs in the wintertime that should have been cut a long time ago. But since the tractors broke down and the weather hasn't been fit for haying, I've been able to work in there and get that done. So I got that all done. And I'll show you that. And I want to start this video showing you also how we go about start of a day. And my horses are always, in the summertime, at least one pair is outside at night, and sometimes both pairs are. On this video they both were, and I want to show you and talk a little bit how I do my evening, what they do in the evening and throughout the night, and so you can see that. So it's kind of a dreary day. I'm not going to head to the woods, which is the next thing I need to do, but I am going to hitch the horses up and spread a load of manure, so I will take you along with me on that. So here we are first in the morning. I just came out. I'm going to let the horses in. Buck and Ken are in the barnyard. They went out last night in the barnyard, and Lady and Bill are in the pasture. So I'm just letting them in, and they go right to their stalls. They know there's feed in their stalls. And I go up and put their halters on. I'll alternate each night with one pair in the barnyard with hay and the other pair out to pasture with grass. I'll usually give them about an hour to eat their breakfast, then I'll get them ready to do whatever I'm going to do that day. So here's my basswood that I've been cutting. I got 2 packs of the better wood right here. I separate it into 2 different grades. This is fairly clear wood, at least one side is clear, and I have a lot of use for this. I sell it to a lot of different people for molding and just kind of like clear pine, the same as clear pine, without any knots, and it's really easy to work. There's no pitch like pine has, so in my opinion that's a big advantage. Of course I usually put it through the kiln anyways, but this stuff pack right there is the stuff that's not quite so good. This is more of the good stuff, but that's what I like to do. My sawdust pile is getting quite large. I'm going to have to scoop it up and carry it out into my truck body that I use to store sawdust in. This is the truck body I used to have when I was back in Vermont, and I'd haul 3 horses in this truck generally, and they're all cross-tied, so they're all sideways. And I used to live on top of this really high mountain, and I was headed up the hill one day, and it was raining at the bottom, and it was snowing as I headed up the hill, and I had troubles with the hill. I didn't have any chains or anything, and I got in trouble, and I was backing down, and when I did, I ended up going into the ditch, and I flipped the truck completely over on its side. So I had 3 horses in there, cross-tied, and I was on its side. I quick climbed out through the window. It went over very slow. I climbed out through the window, which was then the top of the truck, and I went back and opened up the tailgate like a door, and believe it or not, all 3 horses were on their feet somehow, and not a scratch on them. I've seen a lot of miracles, and I do to this day believe that was a true miracle that God bestowed on me, and I was so happy for that. These are holes from the hind corks of those shoes that these horses had on when this truck side was laying on the floor. So let's get to our task at hand. Okay, the last week now I've been working Bill on the opposite side and Lady too, and with different horses. So now I'm going to put them back to where they normally work. So to do that, I have to take the lines out and actually kind of swap sides. I'll try to explain that to you. Okay, your lines, team lines, are one long line and then one short line. When you're hitching up horses, the long line will always go to the outside horse. So this is the long line here. So that will go over there on that side, and this is the short line. That's where the buckle is. And that will stay on this side. This is the line that will go to Lady. So I'll leave that like that. Okay, I've already unhitched her outside line, the outside line, what actually was the outside line. Now it's going to be the inside line. So unhitch this side, throw that over. So now the long line is on the outside, and the short line is right here for Bill. And this short line is right here for Lady. And the long line is over here. Okay, let's see if we can get hitched up. Guess we'll put the camera right back here this time. When I hitch horses up to a tongue, I prefer coming up to it and walking one horse over the tongue. But in here, I just don't have a lot of room. I generally have bales stacked along this wall, so it makes it even harder. Probably today I could have moved this one bale and I could have turned around, but usually in here I just back in. And that's fine, but a lot of horses, mine included, don't always back up that great if they're not hitched to something. They tend to spread as they back up, but today these two did well. it. Right there. Back. There. So we're headed down the road to the neighbor's field to put some manure on. It's starting to green up pretty good after the rain we got. It's looking better. My neighbor's pumpkin patch is looking really nice. We were able to purchase some liquid cow manure from a large neighbor not too far from here. So we were able to put quite a lot of manure on our fields, which will really help with the fertility.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day.